Let's see. Yes, Damir Ismagulov split decision victory over Guram Kutateladze by split decision, like I said, 29-28 and a 30-27 for Ismagulov. And Kutateladze got his own 29-28. Mark, let me throw it over to you first this time. What was your take on the split decision win for Ismagulov?
Dude, both of these guys are so good. Like, I truly believe they could beat a bunch of guys in these rankings right now. And I said this to Omar earlier today. That felt like a fight where I fully believe that we could see that again in like 3 years with much bigger stakes. That was a great fight, super competitive throughout. It almost played out how I thought, in that Guram was just a bit too dynamic for Ismagulov to take a decision off of. But then Herb Dean had to go and get himself involved. I had that thing 1-1 going into the third. I thought Guram clearly took round 1. I thought Damir responded really well and took round 2. And then I thought 3 was razor close. And then with 25 or so seconds left, whatever it was, Guram lands a beautiful knee to the chest, takes down Damir, gets on top of him, and Herb pauses the fight. He calls it an illegal knee to the head, which it wasn't, takes away the position, which then allows them to stand back up, and it allows Damir to land one big punch right before the bell. So because of Herb, that whole final 25 seconds ends up being nothing for Guram, because all that, the knee gets taken away, the takedown gets taken away, the top control gets taken away, and it's a big punch for Damir. Whereas if that fight got to play out the way it should have in those last 25 seconds, a razor close round ends with big knee from Guram, takedown from Guram, and what is likely 20 seconds of top control and more punches from Guram. So it's a razor close round that ends up going to Damir on the cards because of the way Herb Dean ended that thing in the last 30 seconds. And if it wasn't for that, I think every judge scores that round for Guram. So I think he got robbed there. I think it's a shame, but both guys did fight really well. They both showed how good they are. Damir stays undefeated in the octagon. Big win for him, but I thought it was a bullshit ending.
Omar, what was your take on the split decision?
I still have a problem with one judge giving it 30-27 one way. What did he give? 30-27 to Ismagulov.
Wow, I didn't even realize that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, Guram won round 1 for sure. Get out of here.
I mean, to not give that man one of those 3 rounds is fucking madness to me. But here we stand, another conversation about MMA judging and how it costs people, and because it shouldn't have been that crazy of a decision the way that came out. That should have all been 29-28s. You could have made it either way, especially with that third round being a toss-up as it was. But I'm pretty sure everybody on board was on board with round 1 being for Kutateladze and round 2 being for Ismagulov. How this guy gave the entire fight to Ismagulov is beyond me.
Do you agree though that Guram probably takes those cards if Herb didn't take away that whole position in knee?
I know what you're saying. Honestly, dude, by the time that round it got to that point, it was so close that it's hard for me to tell you that one moment would have sealed the deal.
That's what I mean, though. It was so close. Takedown, top control punches. I think that was easily going to be enough. I don't know. I didn't like it.
It's just that fight was so crazy that, yes, one could argue that the punches were going to continue coming. It's very possible that Kutateladze would have been able to reverse it and do some other nonsense, because that's pretty much how a majority of that fight was going to. Herb Dean needs to leave these fucking people alone.
Yeah, I know. What confused me was, didn't he watch the replay?
I don't know.
I could swear that.
I thought that was a thing that they do now. When the replay is on, I thought they pay attention and they're like, "Oh, I fucked up. Restart. Like, let's get it going again."
They took the camera off Herb, but they were making it sound like Herb was watching the replay, and then the replay very obviously shows it land to the chest, and he comes back in and he's like, "Illegal knee to the head. You lose the position." And I was like, "Wait a second, what?" Like. So did he not watch it? I don't understand how that works.
So I wonder if the argument was the knee hit the chest and glanced off and hit the head. I wonder if that's the argument, because that did look like that happened, but it wasn't. It didn't seem like an illegal knee to the head.
Yeah, I mean, every announcer right away was like, "Oh my god, that's clearly to the chest." Like, I don't know, pissed me off.
Yeah. Herb Dean is just he's making it difficult, man. He's making it real difficult.
Yep.
Hey man, he's tired, man. Omar, they need you. They need you in there.
Listen, if you're fucking tired, take a goddamn seat. There's some perfectly good referees that'll take the place.
Dude,
we're
how
good.
many?
I thought you were going to say there's perfectly good seats all around the cage.
No, listen, it's not 2009. Like the reality is, Herb Dean did his job. We've gotten to the point where Herb Dean did enough that we don't need Herb Dean anymore. And if he's going to keep fucking up, if he's going to keep fucking up fights, just go the way of the other fucking guy who can't shut his mouth up now. And you know who I'm talking about, Mark.
No, who are you talking about?
Other
A
fucking
ref?
referee. Yeah.
John McCarthy.
That
John
guy.
McCarthy.
Dude, I haven't liked that guy since he stopped refereeing. That guy talks wild shit now.
Yep.
But my point is if you can't referee anymore, you're costing these people. You're taking everything they're working for, motherfucker.
Yep.
So you know what I mean. Just sit down. Let the Herzogs take it. Let the the no nonsense take it. There's guys that are there. We've reached a point where there's a decent selection now, and it's not like the repetitive 3 guys on rotation. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Yeah.
God
Give
damn
me
it.
Herzog, or give me death. That's all I'm gonna say. Gun to my head, I want one ref who's not gonna fuck up a fight and who's gonna be
Jason Herzog.
flawless throughout a fight. Give me fucking Herzog.
Yes, sir. 100%.
Love Herzog.
100%.
Anyway, let's see. Ismagulov gets the win though by split decision, and he gets to keep marching up the lightweight rankings. Mark, give me the name of who you would match him up with against next.
So Gregor Gillespie still has not even considered taking a damn fight because he can't get one with anyone ranked above him. But at a certain point in time, this man has been sitting out for ages already. He is going to have to say yes to someone. And I would love for it to be Damir Ismagulov. I think it's a really interesting matchup with the skills that they each bring to the table. And I think it would do a lot to bolster the resume of whoever wins that fight. I think that would be a very helpful fight for Gregor. So at some point, he's got to say yes to a fight.
Mark goes with Greg. Omar?
Gregor.
Yeah.
Don't call me Greg. My name is Gregor.
Gregor.
Honestly, I'm gonna take that. Right now, it looks like everybody and their mother is booked up right around the area where we need to be looking. And unless you're gonna throw Tony Ferguson to Ismagulov, which I'm frankly not a huge fan of. I think Tony Ferguson needs something where I feel like he might win. I think Gregor Gillespie's a nice fight, especially if Gregor Gillespie doesn't deserve to be at the number 10 spot. If he can't keep it, then shouldn't be there.
Okay.